The Biopsy Playhouse has been rated TV PG. Parental guidance suggested.
Welcome to Globico's satellite worldwide. For programming, please press enter on your remote.
Well, he writes pretty well, considering. What are you doing? Finding out if it's ticklish? What is this? A game?
War papers.
For who?
Hey, might be Iraq, might be Iran, might be Jordan. If we told you, we'd have to kill you. Look how bright he is.
Do you really think he knows what he's doing? He only imitates. He's like a monkey.
Yes, but a bright monkey.
He wants his pen back.
He'll get it when he'll say it. I want his brain to understand.
It doesn't mean anything to him.
War. Regime change. Democracy in the Middle East.
Yes! Yes! Yes, that's right! You did it! Now, say nuclear, just like that. Nuclear! Say it right or no ice cream!
Well, miracles will never cease. There goes another election.
Irving, is that you?
Yes, it. What do you think?
What'd you do to yourself?
Oh, you noticed, huh? You know what? After that money that we got from Osama, you know what I did? A new makeover. Got a new me, I like it.
Oh, great. Well, don't tell anyone about it this time, huh?
What? Why do I have to not tell anyone? I already told someone, I mean...
Who did you tell?
Some nice man in a black suit came to my house and we had tea and I told him all
Where
about...
is he from?
F-I-B.
F.I.B.?
Yeah.
You told someone from the FBI about this?
Biopsy Playhouse, you'll never be afraid. Let this be a warning for video spawning. Couch guys in your house to stay. Biopsy Playhouse, something seems so wrong and also twisted. Biopsy Playhouse, something seems so wrong.
Hello, my friends, and shalom. I am Ali Akbar Boom Boom, newly appointed Prime Minister of Free Iraq. Yeah. I am here to announce the new formation of Beta Corp, a subsidiary of Falafel Corp, which is a subsidiary of Offshore Enterprises, a subsidiary of Globico International. Yeah. Now I am also here to announce to all Iraqi citizens who are still alive to claim it, you get free, that is right, me friend, free, unlimited healthcare. Yeah. So the free unlimited healthcare is for all those who pledge an oath to the wonderful United States of America. Yeah. And their glorious President, George Bushy. Yeah, George Bushy. Here's what you get.
Hey, Irving, you believe this crap? They give you these freaking towel heads, free unlimited healthcare. We've been out of work for years and can't even get a freaking aspirin.
Well, Sid, no. I just graduated online with Globico School of Medicine, Miss Sally Struthers. I am now a doctor, a real professional. Mommy! I'm a doctor!
We're here at Baghdad's famous 5-star restaurant, the Golden Falafel. The man seated at that table over there is none other than Abdul Boom Boom Ahmed, designer of custom terror weapons. We've been tracking him for weeks, and we're going to see if he can tell the difference between the ditch water they pass off as coffee and new shock and awe coffee. The coffee with a kick.
Ahmed! Coffee for Rakasha!
It's the suspense that gets me. Yes, more and more Iraqis are waking up to shock and awe. The coffee with something extra. Made from the purest Arabica beans and pure, natural Saudi petroleum.
The best part of waking up is napalm in your cup. Shock and awe coffee, new from Globico Foods and Munitions. It's a hit every time.
With primary healthcare physicians, you can choose anyone you want, my friends. And they're all imported from Israel. You remember them, don't you? Yeah. So they're here to help you with free healthcare. Yeah, just like our big brother in America. Free healthcare for everybody. We love you, America. Boom, boom, love you. Mwah, mwah. Who's your boom, boom? America.
Daddy, why do people get married?
Because the prisons are full. At ease, America. I'm General Kill'em. Just because the shooting has stopped doesn't mean we have to let down our guard. Just like those boys in the field and you folks at home. Now, you can track those terrorists, just like those boys out in the field. Tell them how it's done, trooper.
Yes, General Killam. Now you can hunt down terrorists just like we do in the desert. With these, the U.S. Armored Terror Tracker cards. Just look at what you get. Now you can defend democracy and freedom while playing poker with the gang.
That's right, trooper. And it really, really works. Why, the other day in Columbus, Ohio, a group of guys were playing poker. They looked down and saw a familiar face. It was this guy who worked in a local convenience store. With a friendly visit and a shotgun, they send that son of a bitch back to Allah. And now we have new Iranian cards with classics like the Ayatollah Khomeini. It's not available in stores until the next campaign. So, bum's the word. You got it, soldier!
That's right, U.S. Army Terror Tracker playing cards. Available at your local Guns and Guts store or your local Army recruiting office. Collect them, trade them, play with them. It's the patriotic thing to do.
Hey, Sid, that guy, in the nice man in the black suit, he came by again the other day, and we were talking all about the business, and he wants to see that bank account I opened for you.
The man from the FBI wants to see my records on that bank account you opened?
Yeah, but don't worry, Sid. I'm a makeup artist. You know, I'll fix you up. They won't recognize you. You know, no one will know. I'm a real professional now.
Trade them, play with them. It's the patriotic thing to do. Welcome to Where Did I Come From? The show where offspring must face their worst fear, the fact that they are descended from their parents. And here's your host, straight from her 12-week stint at the Betty Ford Clinic, Mary Popham.
Hello, darling. Yes, well, I can't tell you how great it is to be back among the straight-laced. I simply have to tell you, all the people I was in the clinic with, they were always so high. I mean, one day, for instance, I was chopping up the cocoa, spoonful of sugar, as you say, and he... Righto. Anyway, yes, our contestant today, speaking of dope, we have with us the President of the United States, George W. Bush.
Thank you, my fellow Americans.
Mr. President, could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm King, President of the United States of America. Oh, Americas. This country?
Yes, jolly good. Now let's meet the parents. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, or, in this case, come very far up from the bush. Yes, we have with us Bob and George Sr.
We're so proud of our son, W.
He's like one shining light.
You mean 1,000,000 points of light.
Love that pearl necklace.
Thank you. George gave it to me.
Yes. Well, now for the object of our game. Today, we will be playing for public approval points. Yes, and after last week's bonus war, I think you could use them. Now, Georgie, darling, I will be asking you a series of questions about your parents. Now, these questions shall get increasingly more hard. I mean, more difficult. Now, do you think you can do that? Do you think that will be all right, darling?
Of course not. What do you think I am, an idiot?
Oh, I won't be touching that one. I wouldn't want to end up the Queen of Hearts in another deck of cards, right? Yes, well, Mr. President, darling, can you please tell me how often your parents go at it?
You mean argue?
No, honey, she means have sex, make whoopee, and choke the chicken.
Mom!
Mr. Posh, time is up.
Twice?
Are you kidding me, boy? Not counting that one time in the bathroom on Air Force One, it's gotta be closer to...
It's more like 1,000,000 pokes a...
Yes, well, that's a rather disgusting image. Thanks so much. Yes, well, moving right along. Georgie, darling dear, can you please tell me if your parents have ever inhaled?
Oh, George, you remember that long trip we had on those mushrooms that Ollie North traded on eBay?
Good old Ollie. He's a master of the trade, you know. But Barb, that's nothing compared to the time when we went to see the president of Holland and wound up drunk and stoned in one of those prostitution houses. You know, the ones where you picked a horse standing in a window.
Yes, well, that's what I call window shopping. Well, back to the question. What's your answer, Mr. President? Yes, Mr. President. Oh dear, it seems the president is a little incapacitated. Someone will have to call Mr. Cheney. Well, that's all for today's episode, darlings. Tune in to tomorrow's episode when we will put Madeline Albright in the tray. Cheerio!
This broadcast paid for by non-supporters of Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Yeah, baby, I'd like to order that number 2 special. Yeah, you know, the one with the legs going up in the air and the... Court is now in session. The dishonorable J.P. Hypocrisy now presiding. All rise.
Okay, you may all be seated. Bailiff, what's the first case?
Now calling People versus Ken Law of Enron.
Charge?
Fraud, embezzlement.
Blah, 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 blah. This is a self-evident case. This is an example of an honest man making a mistake. This case is dismissed. Next.
Now calling the People versus former President Bill Clinton.
Charge?
Lies, deceit, horniness.
Oh, come on. Have you seen this guy's wife? I'd rather eat Big Macs and do my interns before I do a woofer like that. Case dismissed.
The People versus Martha Stewart.
Charge. Wait a minute. Is that the living room lady? The one that gets drunk off the cooking schnapps? She's guilty of fraud, embezzlement, lies, deceit, and plain old bad taste. You know, that woman deserves to fry. Let me at that bitch!
Well, Boar Boy, the city's been looking good for the past 8 years. Crime is down and everyone is happy.
Look, Bubba, rubble.
Let's go, Boar Boy.
Away! Holy democracy, Bubba. It's the dreaded Chainbot.
Yes, Boar Boy, and his little shit of a sidekick, Worm Boy. Saddle up the flying donkeys, Boar Boy, and charge up the deficit reduction beam.
Holy out of control deficit, Bubba. Do you think we can stop him this time?
I don't know, Boar Boy, but wherever our Constitution is being raped, we must go. Wherever an election is stolen, we must go. Wherever people are forced to fight an unjust war, we must go. And I like the young interns as well. Away, Constitution!
Away, Bill of Rights! You're too late, Bubba. Our evil plan is in place, and there is nothing you can do to stop us. We control everything. Ha, ha, ha.
Not for long, creep. Boar Boy, fire the weapons!
Your weapons of mass detection won't work here. Right, Uncle Dickie?
Will Bubba and Boar Boy ever escape? Will the evil Chainbot plan succeed? Will Wormy ever undergo a lobotomy? Tune in next time on the adventures of Super Bubba and Boar Boy!
You're watching Jehovah's Network already. Don't change that channel. There's nothing else on but Goyish Drek. And now, enter Sarah, matchmaker, hosted as always by Sarah Mendelbaum.
Hello, and welcome to Matchmaker, the show that proves that a nice Jewish girl can find a good man in this crazy city. This week, like last week, we are finding a prince for this princess, my granddaughter Rebecca. Oy, what a looker. She's a Phi Beta Kappa with a good personality, and oh, she cooks like a dream. So, let's meet our first potential prince, Mr. Sheldon Polanski. So, Sheldon is a freelance photographer, and he also does a kind of street performance. So, Sheldon, come on, Bobby, tell.
Well, Sarah, I've always had a keen interest in photography. I like to do what I call life studies, natural, unscripted, and unrehearsed.
I see. And from this you make a good living?
Well, Sarah, I have a pay-as-you-go website where you can download my latest works. I like to call it Little Boys at Play. It's only $24.95.
I love children too, Sheldon. I'm so glad you do too.
Oh, Sarah, you don't understand how much my love is endless.
Oh, you're quelling, Bobby, quelling. I understand. You also do a kind of a live theater outside in the street.
I do it everywhere. On the street, in the subway. I can even do it right here. Well, Sarah, the website is www.playgroundpeepers.com. You know, it's boys and girls as you like to see them. Well, as for the live theater, why don't I just show you?
Oi, these vagabonds! You filthy pervert! Check out your Alright, next we have Marvin Weinstein. Marvin, is it true? Are you really a buyer for Lomans?
Yes, it's true, Sarah. It's a fabulous job. I get to know what everybody's wearing before anybody's wearing anything. And in my spare time, I also run a website.
A website? Oh, you better not be running one of those pervo sites, mister!
Certainly not. It's a website devoted to cataloging and selling movie memorabilia, mostly Judy Garland stuff.
Oh, thank God! A Judy Garland! My favorite!
Mine too. But the website's not all about money. It's mostly about Judy and what she means to us.
A Judy Garland fan and a buyer for Lomans. What more could a grandmother ask for? What a catch. So, Can we look forward to any bold new looks this summer? Perhaps?
Well, funny you should mention. This year, the word for the season is the belly is back in a big way.
That's all for Yenta Sarah, matchmaker. Maybe she'll get lucky next week. On the other hand, maybe on it you shouldn't bet. Next up, the Wild West's unsung heroes. Rattlesnake Herschel, the toughest rabbi west of the Pecos.
Daddy, why do people go to church so early on Sundays?
Because the liquor stores are closed, and you can't get cold beer until noon.
Introducing Be Skinny or Die.
When I was in high school, I weighed 222 pounds. People call me things like Goodyear or Blimpy or big things like that. Big bad names. Yeah, I lost 8 pounds in 5 years. 5 years, 5 freaking years. Yeah. You can't live on lettuce or carrots like that. No, not for 5 years. No, you can't. No, absolutely not. I need my hamburger with everything on it. Everything. And I need my chocolate milkshake too. That's right. Oh, that's right. But then I found this new drug. It's called Be Skinny or Die. This new diet drug. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I lost 20 pounds in 2 days. 2 days. I feel wonderful. I feel great. Oh my tooth! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's 2 ounces. Oh my god, yes, I lost 2 ounces! That's my tooth! Yeah!
Be Skinny or Die.
Before taking Be Skinny or Die, I look like this. Do you believe I actually left the house looking like that? Before I started taking Be Skinny or Die, I was weak and bumpy. Could you imagine how much those things weighed? But now, after Be Skinny or Die, I'm strong and free. Be Skinny or Die.
Be Skinny or Die.
My wife was so overweight, our sex life was in the garbage. But then, we started taking Be Skinny or Die. Before that, I dreaded going to bed because I knew we'd have to be, well, intimate. I tell you, it was like riding a hippo. Then, a friend told us about this Be Skinny or Die, and I gave it to her. Within 2 days, my wife was a size 4. Our sex life was like a honeymoon all over again. Isn't that right, Jenny? Oh, got a little drool there. We love you, Be Skinny or Die.
Be Skinny or Die. Don't check with your doctor before using. Side effects include nausea, gas, diarrhea, organs exploding, blood secreting from all orifices, and dry mouth. New from Globico Pharmaceuticals.
Sid, you look pretty good.
Irving, this isn't going to fool anybody.
Oh, sure it will, Sid. You look great. You look kind of sexy.
Yeah, but there's no way I can go to the FBI looking like this.
Oh, yes, you can. You look pretty good. Hey, baby, you want to go on a date?
Mentos, we like the Mentos. So get the Mentos and be fresh every day. Meow.
Yes, get to Mentos, that pleasing candy crunch with the pharmaceutical pow. Get to Mentos and be fresh every day.
Meow.
We own your TV. Biopsy Playhouse. You'll never be free. Let this be a warning for video spawning. Couch guys in your house to stay. Biopsy Playhouse. Something seems so wrong and also twisted. Biopsy Playhouse. Something seems so wrong and also twisted. And now with your problem, we won't go away. We'll let the afraid channels sleep on your couch all day. All day. Biopsy Playhouse. We're deep in your brain. Eroding away from within. For video spawning. Couch guys in your house to stay. Biopsy Playhouse, something seems so wrong.
The Biopsy Playhouse thanks the Broad Hollow Theater Company for the use of selected costumes seen on this episode. The Broad Hollow Theater Company is a not-for-profit, subscription-based company committed to bringing high-quality plays, musicals, and children's productions to Long Island audiences at its 3 performance locations, including Bayway Arts Center in East Islip, Center Stage at Malloy College in Rockville Center, and Studio Theater in Lindenhurst. Visit their website, www.broadhollow.com, for more information on shows, educational repertory program, theater classes, touring shows, ticket prices, and costume and scenery rentals. Or simply give them a call at 631-581-2700 for more information or to reserve tickets.